Hello again. The 25th of April is Anzac Day. It's a day that touches almost every Australian family in some way. It's more than a day of remembrance. It's a day of connection, reflection, and quiet pride. On the 22nd of October, 1917, my great-uncle, Frederick James Percival Carson, our Uncle Eddie, was killed in the First World War. He died of shrapnel wounds. He was just 22. Eddie, as he was known, was in the 54th Battalion AIF and is buried at Lissenthuk Military Cemetery in Poppering, Belgium. Eddie was just 18 when he left home. Like so many young men of that time, he answered the call of duty, likely believing he would return. None of them could have truly understood what awaited them. The brutality, the fear, and the unimaginable conditions of war. Eddie didn't come home. His story has stayed with our family for generations. My grandfather became very emotional when he spoke of his big brother, who went away to war when he was 4 and never returned. As a 4-year-old, he could not have comprehended the grief his parents were experiencing. Eddie was the eldest son, the heir, the pride and joy, the hope. My grandfather was the youngest son, barely a toddler, and he idolised the memory of his elder brother who had suddenly become a hero. The story of Eddie was passed to his children, to his grandchildren, and now we pass them to my grandchildren. We all know who Uncle Eddie was. We all remember him, and no one grumbles when at 4 a.m. we get out of bed to attend the dawn service on Anzac Day. Although I do wonder what these brave young men would think of the dawn service being moved indoors due to a little rain. There were thousands of Australian and New Zealand young men, just like Eddie, who, duty-bound to protect their country and families, bravely signed up to go to foreign countries to fight. Given the bare minimum of training, most were new to the culture of fighting and killing or even staying alive. Eddie was an orchardist. His expertise was in growing fruit. The closest he had come to killing was pruning dead branches from orange trees. I imagine it must have been a great shock to have other young men point guns at you and try to kill you. It must have been just as big of a shock to have to kill another person, whom apart from their language barrier was essentially the same as you, sent to protect his family and country. And the greatest shock of all would be to see your mates die in front of you, soaked in blood, screaming in pain and being helpless to do anything to help. After he was killed, his good mates wrote home to his parents. And there were the obligatory letters from his commanding officers. And the words, "Died a hero's death," or cold consolation. So many young men lost in places far from home. So on this day, we remember both those who returned and those who did not. We remember them with pride. We remember them with sadness. We will remember them, lest we forget. And I'd like to leave you with this thought, and I will see you next time.